Dear Colgate, I love that you love that I love being at home. You even let me whiten my teeth from home. Because you know how I feel about getting up from my cloud couch. The Colgate Optic White LED Kit gives professional level results in just 10 minutes a day for 10 days when used as directed. And that's why, Colgate, I want you to meet my parents. Because ever since meeting you, I've been living life to the brightest. Colgate Optic White. Find it at all major retailers.
Most bankers aren't ready to help you until after their third cup of coffee. But with Central National Bank's after-hours service, you don't have to wait for the bank lobby to open to get help. You can contact us from 6 to 8:30 in the morning or from 5 to 10 in the evening, and we'll connect you to a real, live, local person who can answer questions and fix problems 7 days a week. Bank different. Bank Central. Central National Bank. Member FDIC.
This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
I tried to fight all through the night, deep in the heart of Texas. The trailer park is nice and dark, deep in the heart of Texas. Cat drinks his brew and he spits his chew, deep in the heart of Texas. The TV blares but no one cares, deep in the heart of Texas. Here we go!
Hey, everybody. Welcome to
Wow.
King of the Hill Podcast. I'm Mike.
And I'm Rusty.
And it is Friday, folks. It is That
Friday.
Ain't Right Friday. Now, on Fridays, we do something a little bit different. You know what?
It's more community driven. The
I've
Friday
got to
episode.
go get something. I'll tell you what. Why don't you do this? Why don't you read any emails or comments or whatever you got, and let me go grab something real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it. All right. So we got a couple of YouTube comments. We got one from Not Fidel Productions here. It says, so cool to see a KOTH podcast. Been watching since 2003. Would love to collab someday. Awesome. New to the podcast. This is Andrew Ware. 8926, new to the podcast, already love KOTH, watched it twice over, but again, the intro is way too long. So yeah, we get a lot of comments about our intro being too long, which I agree in an extent it might be a little too long, but what it is it's like we have a buddy, a band or whatever that has allowed us to use their music. So we kind of let that play a little long, their song, because it's, we're trying to, it's like they helped us out. So we helped them out by playing it a little long. So yeah, the intro is a little long, but there is a reason behind it. It's not just to piss people off on the internet. Let's see here. It is criminal this channel isn't more popular. I've just started watching the channel. I think I'm on season 1, episode 4 of the podcast, but I am watching all of them. That was from Facts Thing. Appreciate that one. Charles Atkinson, 8861. Has anyone ever told you look a little like Opie Hughes?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who Opie Hughes is.
But I would
either.
say you look just like
Let's
him.
see. Opie, I don't know who he's talking about. That could be you, could be me. Actually, Opie Hughes can't be me.
Let me see.
It's got to be you. He's talking about Opie from Opie and Anthony.
From Opie and Anthony, yeah.
That's
no,
Opie
I don't think
Hughes.
either one of us look like that. But thanks for the
Yeah,
compliment.
thanks
We
for the
appreciate
compliment.
it. Yeah, guys, very
I'm not sure which one of us you thought that looked like Opie.
Doesn't matter.
Let's see the next one.
Well, let me address something while you're looking for something else here. Okay.
Well, no, that's good. We had plenty of y'all say some really, really stupid shit.
Yeah, we do.
Yikes.
You got it.
And then I said, we do what we can with what we've got. Email us examples of stupid shit at BWAAAKOTH. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So what I'm handing Rusty right now, and you can hear me unscrewing it, These are some 3D printed Alamo beer can koozies that we were given. These came in the regular mail. Thank you, U.S. Postal Service, as much as I hate you.
Thank you.
They showed up, and it came with a letter. And this letter says...
Man, this is awesome.
Yeah, isn't it great? There was 3 of them.
The glue didn't glue good. I might have to glue
it's
that
fine,
at
it's
the
fine.
bottom. That's cool, though.
He goes, Mike, Rusty, and Artie. So this one was from Artie. Artie is not here with us, Kurt. This is from Kurt. So I gave one. I gave one to Mason. Just letting you know. Artie, we owe you one. It says, hey, guys, it's your pal Kurt Davis from Tennessee. Still loving the podcast. Thanks so much for doing it. Each episode is a bright spot in my week. 3D printing and making props and stuff is a hobby of mine. I thought you guys might enjoy your very own Alamo koozie, and we do very much.
This is
Thank
awesome.
you, Kurt.
So for everybody that's watching the video here on YouTube, it literally has its own
it screws on,
screw
screws
top
off. Yeah, it's great.
and everything. And I'm going to utilize this
Isn't that amazing?
like immediately. Yeah, I'm going to take this home and use it
It says, I have made
to
about
hold pins.
It says,
I'm just kidding.
I've made about a dozen of these for my friends here who love KOTH, and I thought you needed one too. I know you guys have said you both don't drink anymore. That's true, but hopefully you can still use it for a Coke. I have. All the best, guys. Keep doing what you do. Also, the episode where Bobby joins a youth group Hank hates is coming up. I would love to give some insight/thoughts on that one. There are a lot of little gags in that one that are extra funny to me because, as I said before, that was my scene when I was growing up. Kurt, we cannot thank you enough.
Yeah, dude,
show
this
this,
is
show this on the.
this
the
is
live,
pretty awesome.
because
here.
I mean it's
Our little
hand
letter
signed.
here.
It's the whole thing. You know?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
He typed it up.
Kurt,
and
thank you so
printed
much.
it out himself.
And Kurt, I tell you what, I will make a promise to you that
That's crazy.
when the episode, I guess he's talking about the Jesus Sucks episode. Is that? I mean the Satan Sucks episode, not Jesus. Sorry.
Hold on, let me see that again.
Yeah.
Which one they say?
But
John
Kurt,
Jones Youth Group.
uh,
yeah. That's the one where with the preacher, whatever, the skateboarding stuff.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's that one.
So I'm gonna make the promise that Kurt can be on that episode with us.
Yeah, for sure. He could be on that episode with us. And also,
This is not payola.
This is no payola over here. So this is an extension to anybody. If you want to send us anything cool that you
Boy,
make
yeah, kidding.
and you want like the free advertisement for it, like send us whatever, as long as you send us 2 of whatever you send. Or 3.
Or 3 for Mason.
Or for Mason. Or 4.
For Artie.
For my dog. Or for Artie.
Or 5. for
Or
your
5.
dog.
Yeah, for my dog. Miles likes free stuff too.
We got a lot of stickers to send out too.
But yeah, we got a lot of stickers to send out. So this is another announcement. I got to get it put together, but I'm getting it put together. And as soon as it is together, we will make an announcement here and on social media. I'll have a Google form to make it streamlined.
And you guys can just fill that out, ask for a sticker, and we'll send you one.
Yeah.
Because we are way late.
Can you
on
put that on the website too? On the anywhere on the
absolutely, I can.
BWA page
Sure.
once I get it made.
Yeah,
that way we have
absolutely,
like
I
a
can.
direct place, like a funnel people, and then
You
I'm
got
gonna
it.
put the link in the description of the video as well,
There you go.
so you can have that there.
All right, just real quick, let me rattle off this commercial.
Yeah.
Want to add personality to your gear? Meet Sticker Mule, the ultimate destination for custom stickers, labels, T-shirts, and more. Whether you're branding your business or just want to express yourself, Sticker Mule has got you covered. With easy online ordering, 4-day turnaround, free online proofs, and free shipping, your custom creations will be in your hands in no time. And the best part, they're durable, weather resistant, made to last. Ready to make your mark? Head over to Sticker Mule with our special address, bit.ly/BWAAA Mule. For an exclusive discount, start sticking with Sticker Mule today. Custom printing that kicks ass.
What's up, Easton Crumbly? That was
Hello.
our short ad read there. That was
Easton
it.
Crumbly. Hello.
Michael Afton, welcome in, Michael Afton, to the live here.
Are there any other emails or comments or anything?
I did get an email actually. Let me pull it up real fast. So it's a guy that wants to collaborate with us.
Okay.
He wants to be on the show, which anybody that's listening, all it takes is an email, and you too might be on the show.
Yeah, and there's a comedian that was supposed to be on our show this week, and I had just completely brain farted and forgot all about the appointment.
Yeah,
So I hope that they hit us back up.
And he messaged me, and I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, I'm
So I was
sorry.
like, yeah, I don't
It's my
remember
fault.
that, buddy.
My fault.
I didn't do that. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Absolutely my fault.
All right, so Alex Castro here says, so cool to see what you guys are doing. I thought about starting a KOTH podcast, in parentheses, KOTH cast with question mark, but never really got around to it. I think using KOTH as an avenue to talk about trivia, tidbits, personal stories, and the like is such a cool idea. I live in Texas as well and would be down to come as a guest.
Oh, absolutely.
Or whatever you guys think
We'll
might
take
work.
it.
Let me know. Maybe we could get something on the books. I'm relatively free this summer, so I can make y'all schedule work online or in person. Well, Alex, I'm going to email you back. I haven't quite. I've already responded to you once. I'm going to get back to you here in a little bit once we're done recording, and we'll try to schedule that for the next weekend or two out.
Heck yeah,
and
we'll
have
give
you come up on a Sunday with us.
Happy to give you the address, or we can get on the Zoom. Either way.
Yeah. Either way, I think it'd be cool to have him in the studio. We hadn't had anybody in here with us in a while.
Yeah. All right. Subject of today's Friday episode.
All right. So what we got?
This is foods you see in King of the Hill. And this is from the subreddit King of the Hill.
Oh, foods you see in King of the Hill. Okay. So we got a foodie episode here.
That's right. Perhaps Sure, this is the name of their handle in Reddit. Spaghetti with meatballs. I think we all remember that one.
Yeah, I've seen spaghetti with meatballs more than once.
The Functioning Schizo says Apple Brown Betty.
That's one I've
big
seen.
One. And that
yeah,
one's
Apple Brown Betty.
Been in a lot. And this person, Meta World Peace, says except that one Brooks and Dunn had, would not want a piece of that pie.
That was the horseshit pie.
It's got horseshit in it. Yeah,
that
you
was
don't want that.
That was the Shitty Peggy episode where she fed him horseshit.
Yeah.
That is terrible, though. I mean, that's got to
sick.
be felonious.
Yeah, I would think so.
I imagine that would probably get you in
think
jail.
about
putting
that.
horseshit in somebody's brown apple. What is a brown apple Betty anyway? I've never even ate that shit before.
Yeah, it's just apples, and it's an apple dessert. It turns brown because apples turn brown with air.
This is one thing that I didn't really ever understand is why people shit on British food so much. When if you look at food that was being eaten in America in like the 50s and 60s.
Well, we had a lot of Jell-O with like Spam in it.
Well, not only that, it's something I never experienced until I moved to the States was calling something a salad. But it's just whatever you call it salad, it's just mayonnaise. It's not a salad, so it would be like
you're talking
green
about like
bean
chicken
salad
or green bean salad.
Green bean salad is not a salad; it's just green beans and mayonnaise.
It's just green beans,
that kind of thing. So, or the pea, or the English pea salad, that kind of stuff.
English peas.
I like peas though.
Used to
in England they eat them mushy.
I don't like peas.
You can get them mushy,
they pop like old people's skulls.
Well, when you go to a fish and chip shop, what you'll get is
always peas.
Mushy peas,
mashed peas.
So they mash them and then you eat them.
Yeah, I don't want that either.
Not bad with some brown gravy.
_Abbott. That's funny that we have brown apple Betty, but we don't really do brown gravy here. We do a lot of white gravy.
Well, the gravy, the brown gravy you do here anyway isn't the same as British brown gravy.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
Which a lot of people are like, the traditional brown gravy that you get everywhere, pretty much traditionally, anywhere most I've eaten in the United States is generally like a brown pepper gravy. But the gravy over there, I don't even know how to describe it. It just tastes way different. Like it tastes more like there's more bouillon or something in it. It's got more of a meaty flavor to it. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, by the way, this is an aside. Cracker Barrel's in trouble.
Cracker Barrel's in trouble?
Cracker
Barrel is in trouble.
Is in trouble because they're not really relevant anymore. So they're
struggling.
Their base is dying off.
I thought
they're about to try to rebrand.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I know of what they did for their effort to try to get more people in is they started selling alcohol.
Yep.
Was one thing that they did right before COVID. They were selling alcohol.
And so you can go in there and you can get alcohol at breakfast with them now.
Yeah, you can go get a mimosa, or you can get drunk at breakfast. So
I mean, that's great and all, but they're about to try to rebrand because they're in a precarious position where you could see Cracker Barrels go away. So I'm just telling you guys, if you enjoy that kind of food, you enjoy white gravy, then go support your local Cracker Barrel because it could be gone pretty quickly.
What's your favorite? Well, I mean, while we're on Cracker Barrel, what's your favorite Cracker Barrel order? What do you get when you go to Cracker Barrel?
Well, I like the hash brown casserole.
The hash brown casserole
they have with the cheese and all that stuff in it. That's the best.
Their white gravy
and I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No, you're good.
They made like these little hush puppies out of it, and they would deep fry them. Oh my god,
that sounds pretty good.
Oh, those were good.
That does sound good.
Yeah,
no, so
heart stoppers.
One of the things I know that I don't like of theirs is their white gravy.
Their chicken fried steak sucks.
Their white gravy tastes like cigarettes. Last time I was there,
I think you went to the wrong one.
Well, I was with my sister and a bunch of other people. My sister had gotten something with white gravy on it, and she said, "Oh, this tastes disgusting." And she said, "I can't pinpoint what it tastes like."
Yeah.
And she doesn't smoke. She never smoked cigarettes, so she couldn't pinpoint that taste. But I took a spoonful of it, and ate a spoonful, and I was like, Well, it tastes like an ashtray. I said, that's the problem. I said, it literally tastes like somebody emptied an ashtray in the gravy and mixed it in.
And they very well may have.
But I do like their. I usually get the like just their basic old timer breakfast or whatever. With like, I usually like meat with it, not like bacon, but like a pork chop or whatever they do there. I think it's chicken fried steak. Is what they do with
I
their
will tell you
breakfast
this: any place I go for breakfast, I always look for the 2 eggs, the sourdough toast, the hash browns, the loose hash browns, and crispy bacon. That's all. That's all what I always get because it's always about the same.
I always do the 2 pork chop, eggs,
I
hash
can
brown,
see
that kind of thing.
_Abbott says fried bananas along with everything else Bill and Boomhauer deep fry in the insurance episodes.
Oh yeah, because they go
Steak,
through
of
that
course.
deep frying.
And then probably what is my favorite handle from any of this is Lane Prattley Hyundai. Says number one under their handle it says brand new pre-owned Sonata. But it says, I think I like the Bill and Boomhauer frying stuff and the Dale beekeeping subplots better than the actual insurance main plot.
Which, those are the better subplots. Those, sometimes we King of the Hill, too, you'll find that the subplot is a lot better than the main plot. And I guess that goes when you have a room full of writers because the subplot isn't going to be, you're going to have the main writer that's focusing on the main story, and then you have the subplot. So I really like subplots.
Then this one that says hand shot first, but it's with some 5s and some other numbers. Says
Frito
pie. And then the one right underneath it, Jared is Fine, says with Wolf Brand chili. And then Azizi says that's really good.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, if you think Wolf Brand chili is good chili, then we need to talk.
It's not bad chili. Yeah. It's not amazing chili.
It's just canned chili. That's the thing.
There's nothing wrong with canned chili.
Jet Hell says lutefisk, which that was a big deal. Cat Dogula says Whataburger and lots of fruit pies, which that is always a safe one to go with. C4L1 says my sloppy Joe is all sloppy and no Joe.
Oh no,
that was a good one. Lance Oldstrong, which lovely, nice job, says meat so sweet you want to eat it with your feet.
Oh, Sugarfoots.
He goes
with the double shortening biscuits.
Try it with the double shortening biscuits or some batter fries. Square Root 73 says Hank and Peggy go to an Olive Garden type restaurant in season 13, episode 11, Master of Puppets. They seem to enjoy the salad and complimentary breadsticks. The chocolate lava dessert gets ordered, but it's not eaten, as it is revealed that they forgot to pick Bobby up at the mall, causing Peggy to run out the fire exit. That's a pretty darn good episode right there, where they forget Bobby even exists.
I don't remember that episode.
And then they say also Bill's family barbecue recipe. They said cousin wouldn't let it be sold. At least Bobby, which they spelled booby, learned a recipe that he gets to make for life. Bobby Hill number 4 says, my dude, my cigarettes, and Bobby's fruit pies. Ace Whiskey says, with the joy of responsibility comes the burden of obligation. Ugh, how many cows do you people eat in a year? Square Root 73 responded and said, wait, we worked this out once. That is from an episode. Azizi again says, sketty and meat bugs. And I remember that one. That was a Dale thing.
I could tell you a funny story about nutmeg, though.
Yeah, the next one says just simply nutmeg.
Okay, back in the day, there was a TV show called Mansers.
Yeah.
And they would just have, like, segments where they talk about different, man-related things.
Yeah.
And on one of them, they had talked about, it was like a drug-themed episode where they were talking about different things you could do, and they were like, you can smoke nutmeg to hallucinate. So me and a buddy of mine were at his grandma's house when we had seen this, and we had went and got her nutmeg after she went to sleep. We were like teenagers, like late teens, like 16, 17.
Yeah.
And we went and took her nutmeg and loaded it up in a weed pipe, and we sat there and smoked half a container of nutmeg. And you do hallucinate, but it's awful and feels terrible.
Yeah.
Like the effects of what it is.
Yeah, apparently
it's like poisoning your body.
Apparently that's still a deal going around, and some kids are dying from smoking nutmeg.
Yeah.
They smoke so much of it.
Yeah. We're probably somewhere along the threshold of life and death.
Ami Cookie says, my dude. Hawk Caw says organic food this episode when Hank joins the co-op and begins enjoying organic
remember
food.
that when he started doing the organic food? I like that episode because he was eating healthy and he was like, man, this stuff tastes so good because organic food's good.
Spelunk in ya badunk says, it's the best steak I've ever eaten. Peggy, I think we need to say grace again. That's pretty damn good right there. I like
steak.
that.
Yeah,
3 Max T says, if this is food, what have we been eating? Let's make glamour shits says leave your penis in the bucket. I don't know what that's
has
from.
To do with food.
I am not Puddles says it's got another meaning, a sexual meaning. Mini Mayonnaise says Dale's drums of Dew Mountain, which it's Mountain Dew.
Yeah, Mountain
in the
Dew.
Y2 epics.
He's got them big 55-gallon drums full of Mountain Dew.
And then somebody says, "You'll be begging me for Gerbster." That's because he's going to breed the gerbils,
The gerbils
and the hamsters.
and the hamsters, yeah.
And then I'm Not Puddles wraps it up with, "I do believe I'll give some room service to Jangle and have them send up some etouffee." That, of course, is Bobby.
That is Bobby. So I see here that you've got
I do have one recipe here.
a recipe.
Now, this is from adventuresincooking.com. The author is Eva Cosmas Flores, and it
Okay.
is for Peggy Hill's Fruit Pie. This takes approximately 25 minutes. Your cook time, or that's the prep time. The cook time is an hour and 50 minutes for Frito pie?
Yeah. I'll read the
Okay.
ingredient list for
and
you.
then total time, 2 hours and 15 minutes. All right, ingredients, go for
The
it.
ingredients, we've got 1.5 pounds of ground beef,
A lot of ground beef.
6 cloves of garlic,
A lot of garlic.
minced. Well, hold on. Make sure you have your pins out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1.5 pounds of ground beef,
Uh-huh.
6 cloves of garlic minced.
Right.
You've got 1 carrot.
Nope.
Peel it, slice it.
Nope.
1 jalapeno,
Nope.
dice it.
Nope.
1 red bell pepper, dice it.
Nope.
Half of a large onion
I'll take that.
or a small onion, dice. All right. And then you get your bag of Fritos.
But what size?
Large onion, small onion.
No. Bag of Fritos. What size bag of Fritos?
Oh, what size bag of Fritos?
It's got to be a big one, right?
I imagine it's a
Probably
family
not a-
size.
Probably not a family,
based
but a
on
regular.
based on 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and then
That's
the
true. It could be a lot.
1 29-ounce can of tomato puree,
Mm.
5 1/3
Five?
5 1/3 cup water, 1 cup cheddar cheese,
Mm-hmm.
shredded,
Shredded.
2 tablespoons olive oil,
Pour it.
1 tablespoon flour,
Dump it.
dust it. We've got half a tablespoon of salt.
Teaspoon, not
Oh,
tablespoon.
teaspoon. Sorry, half a teaspoon of salt. Just
Yeah.
pinch it.
Mm-hmm.
Half a teaspoon of pepper.
Sneeze it.
Sneeze it. There you go. Half a teaspoon of cumin.
Try to down it.
There you go. Half a teaspoon of chili powder, and then a quarter teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And then
Snort it.
our instructions here are: in a large stock pot, brown the ground beef in olive oil over medium heat for 5 minutes. Add onion, salt, and pepper.
No, hang on. I don't brown ground meat in olive oil because it tastes weird. Now you could use like an avocado oil, which
Yeah.
is a
don't mind olive
non-flavored oil. But go ahead.
I don't mind olive oil because after you add all the other ingredients, the flavor I feel
That's
like
true.
sets into the meat a little bit better.
I
The
just tried to
seasonings-
sound smart. That's
Yeah.
all. You add the onion.
Add
salt
the
and
onion,
pepper.
salt, pepper. Continue to cook over medium heat for another 10 minutes. You got to stir it occasionally. No, you don't want any sticking on the bottom of the pot because it'll burn.
Mhm.
Then you add your carrot, your garlic, your bell pepper. Cook for 5 more minutes. Then you add your puree, your water, your jalapeno, your cumin, your chili powder, your cayenne pepper, and then you blend it. You got to make sure it's well blended.
Sure.
And then you just go lower it on down to a simmer, and then you allow that mixture to boil for about, say, 30 minutes. You got to occasionally stir it. Then you scoop out, say, about a half a cup of the broth and place it in a small bowl. In that small bowl, you whisk it with a fork or a whisk, add flour, blend, and then there should be a smooth paste out of that. And in that paste, you add back into the chili, and you stir until it's well blended and allow that mixture to cook for another 10 minutes. Then you add your carrots, your garlic, and your bell pepper, and then you cook for another 5 minutes. Then you add your tomato puree. Oh, I'm reading the same thing twice.
That's okay.
Uh,
It's a lot of instructions.
it was a double. It was for some reason it was double
Yeah.
printed. Use a ladle, fill bowl with about a cup of chili, sprinkle your desired amount of cheese,
Yeah.
and then you're good to go. Put
Yeah.
you some Fritos on there.
I'm going to save you guys about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Buy a can of chili, open it, dump it in a bowl, put your Fritos, put your cheese, you're done.
And you're done.
Put it in a microwave. Yeah, that's
That's
how you
good
do
to
it.
go.
That's how you do it. They're not doing this at the snack counter at the baseball game.
No,
You know, it's
this
just
is a very highfalutin fancy
that's homemade
chili.
Homemade chili.
You're cooking 4 different times there.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
But again, I want to thank folks for getting back with us. Thanks for sending us things. We appreciate every bit of it.
I really like 3D printed stuff too because it's somebody made it. It's real. That's like sturdy,
It is, and I
Some
want to
really
thank
hard plastic.
I want to thank Kurt for sending those in. And Kurt, we'll be in touch, and
Yeah, appreciate it,
we'll
Kurt.
definitely have you on the show. But once again, thank you guys for joining us. We always appreciate it when you're here. Again, you can go over to Patreon, check out the $3 a month tier if you want. It helps us keep the lights on. Remember that every Monday our video is on YouTube as well as Spotify, and then the auditory version of this is available anywhere you get your podcasts.
anywhere. You could also go to youtube.com/@BWAAAKOTH. Go over there, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. You could also go to BWAAAKOTH.com or email us at BWAAAKOTH@gmail.com.
Hey, P.S. I have one thing I forgot.
P.S.
Phone call. We got a phone call.
Oh, yeah, we got a phone call.
At 254-271-4007.
Love the show. Love the podcast about King of the Hill. I just
Uh-oh. What happened?
Oh,
He died.
wanted
here
to
we
make
go.
a comment real quick. Peggy's name actually is Margaret. Peggy is a nickname for Margaret. The only time you
Never
ever
heard
find this out in the show is when she pretends to be a nun and teaches in that Catholic school. She says she is Senorita Margaret Hill. And so that really is her name. And Peg or Peggy is a nickname for Margaret. Love the show, guys. Love the show. Keep on doing what you're doing. Every time I hear one of your episodes, I'll go back and watch the episode, and I remember things or see things that I've never thought about before. Thank you, guys.
Man, we do appreciate that.
Yeah,
That
we
is
do
so
appreciate it.
nice.
That's awesome.
Take
Yeah,
your
that's
time
awesome.
out to leave a message. Man, that is wonderful. Thank you
Yeah,
so
that's
much.
awesome. Whoever you are, email us at BWAAAKOTH at gmail.com.
At the very least,
Shoot us
we
an
owe you a
email.
sticker.
At the very least, we owe you a sticker. I'd like to have you on, actually.
Yeah, that'd be
I think it'd be
great.
cool to have you on. We'll do like a Zoom or something like that with
Yeah.
you, and that'd be cool. Yeah, we'd appreciate that.
We would love to have
you
more of
email
our
us.
fans on the show.
Yeah, we would
honestly.
love to have more of y'all on the show.
Especially
We'll
on
get y'all
these-
in on a Zoom.
Well, especially on these Fridays where we could help push your product or whatever you want.
Anything,
you know,
yeah.
just,
Like
thank you
we've
for
done it
being a
before.
fan.
We collaborated with St. Angeli's, which was
true.
a company out of L.A. that did candles, and she sent us 2 bundles of candles, and we had them on the
very
show,
nice.
and we advertised that for her, did a little affiliate promo. But it didn't even have to be anything like that. If you just want to come
No,
on and talk
absolutely.
about whatever you like
And if
or
they're
whatever
gonna-
you're interested in.
If they're going to email us, where do they email?
You can email us at BWAAAKOTH@gmail.com.
Thanks again for joining us on Friday, guys. We'll see you again on Monday.
Ouimatanye.
What he said, indeed.
Ouimatanye.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.